Hello and welcome, my girls with foxtails and my men with alligator schwackers. How you doing today? We've got some chimps action for you guys. I am feeling frisky. I'm feeling a buccaneer in my chocolate poop river here. So, believe it or not, I'm going to try. My first time through, I'm going to try without any heroes at all. I like to believe the Buccaneers are one of the most powerful towers in the game, and I want to see if their true power can actually be shown off in today's video. So we're going to do no Quincy, no Soda, and then if we lose, we'll go back through and I'll play it over again for you guys. We'll make sure we make that happen for you, and hopefully get a victory. That being said, I'm not trying to show off or anything like that. Maybe a little bit. And if you guys want to be super nice, though, before we get too crazy up in here, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe and get ready for some amazing Chimps content. Look at this crazy play. Look at this crazy play. We're going to go for a double Buccaneer play at the very back here to save the day on round 8. So it's not as easy as I thought. Not as easy as I thought, evidently. I think once we get the grape shot, things will start to change quite a bit because you go from just shooting random darts to shooting 5 delicious projectiles all over the place. And on a map like this where you've got spots where you can attack in front of you and behind you, you can get a crazy amount of popping power. So if you guys are not sure how Buccaneers work, we should just explain it really quick. Buccaneers are cool because they've got one side of their cannon is going to try to always aim the balloons, and if there just happens to be a balloon on the other side here, he will also shoot and hit those balloons. I don't know how it does the calculations in the game, but it just manages to do that. So, oftentimes you're getting double the popping power of what you would normally get from a normal tower here, just shooting in one direction. It's ridiculous. But it only works, of course, if you have balloons on both sides of you, which is not always the case in a lot of maps here. That's why Grape Shot is one of the best towers in the game, officially. It's just really freaking good, alright? Now, on top of that, though, we still have to worry about cam detection, and we have to worry about lead balloons coming up pretty soon. So, what do we want to get as our first, like, good tower in the game to make sure we're going to be successful, but also pop all of the balloons? And I think there's one tower that is kind of silly, but it just, like, makes sense for what we want to do. We're going to go for a hot shot, we're going to go for a cannon ship, and we're going to also give this guy long range and crow's nest. Of course, a cannon ship with double shot is going to literally double your popping power, if not more, on top of the faster shooting. But you do need cam detection. Somewhat upsettingly, you need cam detection. So we're going to get this guy. I'm not going to feel too upset about it. I'm just going to work through it and be okay with it. All right, guys, I changed my mind. I decided to just restart. I'm early. You know, it only takes a couple minutes to restart at this point. It really sucks when you have to restart on round 99. So, that being the case, I decided to go for a cannon ship with faster shooting and double shot, which might seem a little bit weird, but it also allows our other tower back here to be my camo detector. And the reason why I decided to do this, alright, is because I want to get a carrier flagship. And upsettingly, to get cam detection on a carrier flagship, you need to go for Crow's Nest. We can't go for a monkey village or something like that, or else we'd be cheaters. So, we can't do that. So I want to make sure that my carrier flagship is my cam detector, and I think that if I get going in here, I mean, he's going to be totally fine against everything but camo LEDs. So I don't know if I'm going to eventually just end up getting a cannon ship anyways that has cam detection or whatnot, but I've got 25 rounds to figure that out. For now, I want the popping power. So we're going to go for a cannon ship with double shot and feel good about ourselves right now. This guy's going to be a ridiculous amount of popping power. If there's ever a tower that you do not want to underestimate, it's both the cannon ship and the monkey pirates. Check this out, bro. Check this out. It's delicious. I feel like the leprechaun guy from, you know, Lucky Charms here, but it really is magically delicious today, okay? And we're in a magically delicious world here. We got all these Oompa Loompas all over the place and running around, doing things, popping out of the woodwork, popping out of the waterfalls. What the heck are they doing, man? Why are they all over the place? Oh, look at that. We even got our magical ticket. The golden ticket. If you guys haven't got that achievement yet, make sure you do it. I think you just got to click on them all. I don't think you have to do it in a specific order or something like that. Maybe you do. I don't remember. Anyways, here we go. Camo detection. So, yeah, this is not going to be enough, so we need to make sure we go fast shooting double shot, and we're going to go for Destroyer pretty soon. But with the double shot, we should be good for now. And Destroyer is up. So, the next big problem for us is going to be the Moab. Let's see if we can handle this puppy. Oh, yeah. You guys remember when we were having, you know, thoughts about the Moab being, like, even remotely difficult? Well, we've got the monkey pirates now. Adds 2 cannons to the ship, and its cannon attacks do more damage. And we've got a Moab takedown, so we can boop that Moab. Ooh, beautiful. All right, now, if you're playing on non-Chimps mode, if you got Monkey Knowledge activated, make sure you've got your Buccaneer on last year. The reason why is that he attacks from both directions, last and first, right? At the same time, basically. Kind of? It's like, it really doesn't matter too much, but if you got Monkey Knowledge, this increases your attack speed by like 10%, bro, which is a pretty significant change over here. All right. How we doing? Well, if we really look at the Buccaneers here, the only major problem with these guys is the bottom paths on Chimps are completely, unbelievably worthless. Yeah, it's kind of upsetting. Trade Empire, favorite trades, does nothing. This guy, I mean, it's sort of like a cross path that you like are forced to get because it's got cam detection, but it's really not all that effective. That being said, we're going to go for our aircraft carrier here. $7,700 of beautiful, beautiful deliciousness here. My real question is here, now that I've got more than enough popping power to beat all the way through round 59, can we get enough money for a carrier flagship before round 59? I don't think so. And in that scenario, I'll have to get, at the very least, a hot-shotting crow's nest. Not necessarily going all the way up to a cannon ship, but at that point, if I'm going to do it, I'm probably going to get another cannon ship anyways. Just have him for later on in the game. So, hopefully that works out. So, anyways, I wanted to tell you guys a couple quick stories about my life. Nothing too crazy going on, you know, nothing like my feud with Amazon or anything crazy, but I went apple picking the other day, and it was honestly surprisingly amazing. If you guys have never been apple picking before, I highly recommend it. It's one of those things where, like, going to the grocery store is simple and easy, and you could say, hey, I'm going to pick out some apples and pick out the best apples of the bunch. But most of them are pretty good and everything, but it just feels better. Going to a tree, I feel like it really feels like you are, like, one with nature, almost. It's so stupid. But you could just pick an apple off a tree and be like, hey, I almost grew this apple. I basically did, from scratch, you know? It's not true at all, but it almost feels like that. Anyways, you know what, man? This is looking mighty possible here. I am looking forward. So, anyways, even if we were worried about Moabs or something like that, we've got this quick insta-kill here, but it looks like we are unbelievably powerful. And so far, this has probably got to be my easiest start to a Chimps run. We're on a pretty reasonably easy map and everything, but no hero, of course. And we're just straight up dominating. Like, zero issues so far at all. The only thing that I did was I made a mistake at the very beginning and decided to bring myself back and say, no camo detection for you. Screw camo detection, man. We're going to figure it out later. But that being said, I'll meet you guys back soon and see where we're at for 59. Oh, look at how cute this little angry monkey is. He's adorable. He's like, hey, little planes, go kill them Bloons for me. And then you go to this big boy right here. He's got some fast freaking planes. Look at that yellow aura of deliciousness right there. And now we officially have lead popping power from getting a carrier flagship. That did not exist with the 4th here. And we've got the cam detection here. So on 59, I didn't even see any Bloons pop out. So, hey, that means we did great. Of course, now that we got the carrier flagship, we are good through round 80. Easily. I think. So, I think we're just going to skip there, because this is just done so, man. This is a rock star tower. See you guys around 80. As I was saying earlier, this is one of the easiest runs that I've had so far. 0 micro, 0 boat abilities, 0 hero abilities. Just straight up rock star-y action. Because I know I'm going to get it, we have the Pirate Lord available, so we're going to buy this puppy here. There's nothing like super expensive we can buy. There's not like a 6th tier Buccaneer or something like that. If we could save up 60 grand to get that guy, heck yeah, I would. He just doesn't exist. So the next best thing is just to spend our money, and we've got a Pirate Lord here. Ba-bam! So one thing about the Pirate Lord here is that he is going to be even more powerful than the previous Buccaneer, and then he shoots out 3 grappling hooks at once, which can plunder extra cash from each Moab class takedown. But sadly, since there is no I in team, but there is an I in Chimps, we don't get that extra plundering money. So I know it's upsetting to you guys, but lack of plundering is going to hurt us all, man. It's going to hurt us all. Somali pirates would not be happy with this action here at all. Let me tell you that much, all right? Let me tell you that much. All right, anyways, I really don't know what I want to buy yet, so I'm actually just going to play this game as it lies, and I'm going to do something similar to what I did last time. I'm not going to go Black Chimps Medal. I'm going to wait until we're close to losing, and then when we get close to losing, that's when we change things. That's when we start to build things, decide what's killing us. Is it going to be the amount of Bloons coming out? Is it going to be the amount of DDTs coming out? Or what? Because I'll be straight with you guys, I'm always that guy. I have like this deep, dark fear of DDTs. All right? That should be the name. Deep, dark what's a word for T that starts with that's fearing like? Whatever that is, make it up for me in the comments below. That's where I'm at right now. All right, I don't like them. They scare the crap out of me. All right, the bad is the second most thing that scares the crap out of me, but honestly, everything else is just like, meh, whatever. Round 98, it's not fun, but hey, we can manage it, right? Oh, look at that plundering. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. $0. That's really not $0 plundering. It's just we get the money that we would normally get for popping these guys, but we don't get any extra money. So one weird thing is you can insta-kill, I believe, 3 BFBs all at once with your 3 grappling hooks, but so my gods, you only get 1 at a time. So honestly, it's up to you how you want to use it. Personally, I would like to insta-kill 3 reinforced BFBs rather than 1 oh my god regularly, but you don't really get to decide that all at the same time, so it's kind of up to the game to make it work out for you. Now, we got our 2 5th tiers. We've got this guy, we've got this guy. We've only spent about 50 grand. What the heck's going on right now? What else are we going to build? Well, we could spam a bunch of aircraft carriers, but they don't pop leads. Or we could spam a bunch of monkey pirates. The thing about the monkey pirates is that I think I would rather go double shot than the camp detection here and just try to insta-kill a bunch of DDTs and let this guy kind of take down the rest of them. And I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to go for a festival of insta-killing Buccaneers here, because aircraft carriers just don't make much sense. I don't think. The only thing is they cannot insta-kill Oh My Gods, so you have to wait until you pop them down into PFBs, and by that point, a Oh My God's can turn into 4, and that could be a big chunk of Bloons. So, dang. Let's see how we do against these first set of DDTs, and then I'm going to start just spamming them. I don't think there's any other way to do it, man. I just don't. And we're starting to get to the point where we are starting to struggle a little bit. Nothing ridiculous. But here we go. Let's see how he does. Nothing's decamized or anything. Okay. Against 3 DDTs, we do all right. Against 95, 20 DDTs or whatever the heck, we got no freaking chance, man. All right, I'm going for it. I don't think these cannons are going to do much damage to them anyways. Oh, you know what we can do? This is kind of a decent spot to put some Buccaneers right here. Boom, boom, and boom. You can even put these guys on last if you want. It doesn't increase that speed. Don't forget about that. Last. Last. But what it does do is allow us to hit these Bloons pretty much all the time, no matter when they're coming out, or over here whenever they're coming out, and shoot this way as well as they kind of come in. So we're going to go for a bunch of cannon ships with monkey pirates. So we're going to go for the faster shooting on these guys for now. I'm going to see if this is going to be enough popping power for us. Now, in addition to putting them in the front here, I didn't want to just line myself up to completely destroy them all in the front. I want to make sure I got some balloon popping power in the back, just in case some crap happens. So we're going to go for a couple more in the back here. Ba-boom. Ba-bam. And I guess I'm just going to put the rest in the middle because I kind of misplaced any other ones. This aircraft carrier taking up too much frickin' space, man. All right. That looks pretty good. Let's go for a couple more monkey pirates. You can see how much money we saved up. It's kind of absurd. And we spent all of our money! Woo! Now we've got a crap ton of stuff to do here. Let's see, carrier flagship. Holy but Jesus! That is tight. I did not like that. All right, we got to save all of our abilities for round 95 here. And even then, I'm still going to be worried. I've got no way to support myself beyond just using these abilities. The only thing that I could have changed for DDTs is making these guys have cam detection, but in that case, I think we might struggle against the Bloons a little bit. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's use this guy to start. We're going to hope we get him back for round 95. It's going to be a 3 DDT killer, I believe, maybe 2. And this guy's going to be 8 more. That's going to be about half the DDTs right there. And I think I got to use them right at the very beginning of the round, too, and just let the rest of them kind of pile up over time. I hope that I use these guys against DDTs. Well, you know what? I can get another one. Yeah, I think I can get another one here. Boom. It's kind of in a bad spot, but I had to get it going. Whew, all right, all right. So the interesting thing about the carrier flagship is it's similar to like a cannon, where you're probably not going to absorb all of the darts. So, oh, here we go. So I'm going to go for it. There's 3 DDTs. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's all I got. All right, there it is. Let's see what happens. Carrier flagship, baby. Can he do it? Can he do it? He's just got to pop the DDT layer. Oh, no. This is looking brutal, guys. I don't like this one bit. Okay, so it does not look like we're ever getting the abilities back twice. So the question now becomes, should I let the DDTs start getting popped at the very beginning, and then I insta-kill them near the end of the map? I don't really like that idea. I don't think it's going to work, but we have to try because that's really our only option here, right? Problem is we hurt a lot of these DDTs. Alright. Holy crap, look at that. See, there's just so many of them. I only popped like 2 of them. Holy crap. So our stupendous chimps run, I think, is coming to an end right here, guys. There's only so much you can do. Get the DDTs as soon as they come in. And that's it. That's all you can do. Moabs are getting in the way now, which is kind of a problem. I'm hoping my cannon chips kind of deal with the rest of those guys, but the carrier flagship just does not quite have enough DDT popping power. There's not really much I can do about it, you know? And that's the end. That's the end. It's so sad, but like, we weren't even close. Holy crap. That's so upsetting. All right, guys, we are just about back to round 95. This time we have a Quincy. So we're going to see if Quincy is enough to help us get through these DDTs. There's no guarantees on that, but we do have a Storm of Arrows and extra arrow ability here that can do a lot of work. On top of that, I have all of these Buccaneers here, but I decided to go for just regular 0-4-0s. And on round 95, I'm going to decide whether I want to go for a bunch of bottom paths or a bunch of top paths. Basically, if we can beat round 95 without needing it, we'll go for fast shootings. If we do seem to need it, then we're going to go for the bottom path and see if that's going to help at all. But I know they're explosives, so it probably won't do that much, right? I don't think so. Anyways, we have 9 full-on monkey powers here, plus this guy. We can insta-kill about 12 DDTs, and we're hoping that we can just clean up the last bit with whatever else we got here. And we're going to go for the first DDTs insta-killed, if possible. Seems to be the best option for us. So, slow down as soon as we see the DDTs. All right, here we go. 3 of them gone. Keep it going. As soon as we see them, they die. And there we go. That's all of them, man. All right, we're going to go for our Storm of Arrows here while they're in this loop. I don't know how much that's doing. We're going to go for Quincy's second ability here, and it looks like with all of that combined together, we are not even close. All right, so we brought every single one of our Buccaneers up to Crow's Nest here. This will give us some extra cam detection, hopefully. No guarantees there. If this fails, I could... You know what? Let's just buy this level. I don't know if it's going to do much more, but let's just buy it to buy it. And here we go. Insta-kills again. Across the board. As soon as they see them, they need to die. And there we go. We get rid of all the DDTs that we can. We're going to go for other Storm of Arrows here, kind of... You know, we're going to wait at the Storm of Arrows a little bit further here. Here we go. Storm of Arrows. Quincy's ability. This is going to be close, but I don't think it's going to happen, folks. Oh my god, it's brutal. Slightly different strategy, using them kind of in the middle of the map. I don't know if that's going to help at all, but Storm of Arrows here near the end of the game. And it was actually not close, but not as bad as before, I think. We'll give this a couple more tries and see what happens. Maybe you guys finally understand why I hate DDTs so much. Oh my god. What takes 2 seconds for you guys takes me 30 minutes to get back here on round 95. Because again, we play with no continues, bro. Can't do nothing. Can't just change things around or anything like that. We got to go from the beginning. So, that being said, here we go. We're back in action, hopefully. I think this is going to go smoother because we decided to go for Brickell. Big, delicious Brickell. And Brickell's going to keep me in the game here, because what I want to do is I'm going to use a Supermine Mega thing, and also her ability here, which is going to increase the everythingness of all of my boats. I believe it's actually only boats in her range, though, which is kind of sad. But anyways, on top of that, we do have the ability to insta-kill a lot of these guys. So we're going to insta-kill some of it. We're going to use a Mega Mine somewhere in the middle here. Balooey! And we're going to insta-kill a few of these DDTs as they're coming in. And then get the cleanup happening for the last few. With our last ability, Brickell's Superpower. And it looks like with all of that combined together, finally, round 95 gets taken down. Beautiful. All right, we didn't even need to use our second ability here either, which is great. If I don't have to use an ability, I won't. Unless we want to see what it does. Throw down a bunch of extra mines and everything, looking good. We're going to throw out an extra Mega Mine here, just because. Dude, that's pretty powerful against, oh my god, with that weird stun, too. Not bad, not bad. Anyways, it's probably hard to tell exactly what's going on here, but just know that with all the explosions that are happening here, just realize that boats are pretty powerful. Boats are very powerful. And they're also pretty cheap. I think that's the weird thing about it. So we're going to insta-kill one of these summer girds. I'm going to keep my the rest of my abilities here for round 98, though. I do not want to be stupid and make a mistake. and somehow just think I'm all powerful and dot around 98. But also don't want to dot around 99 either, which is probably going to be pretty easy. I think I could insta-kill almost all of the things that I want to insta-kill. We're just going to insta-kill all the things, get our abilities back. We're going to go for a super mind here in just a second. Ba-bam. We go for another ability here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think, ooh, maybe not. I'm going to go for this ability as well. And with all of that combined together, we do take down round 98, but we're hoping to get these back before we pop down round 99 here. I would really like to have those back. Please let me have them back. Please let me have them back. Okay, okay, at least we've got this guy. Can kill the first sets of them, and maybe we could get this in time. All right, let's kill the first 3. And then we've got abilities popping back. Perfect timing. Beautiful. Take it down, and that's going to leave us a nice, delicious mine to pop this bad balloon. Beautiful. All right, I think that's all it's going to take, guys. We're using our ability here fairly early because I want to insta-kill DDTs and Summon Gods as we go in. It looks kind of absurd what's going on right now. Huh. Like, that's powerful, dude. There we go. Insta-kill. We got 9 of these. Oh, I can't use it. But we do have a Mega Mine. Mega Mine. Come on, Mega Mine. Blow him up. Blow him up. Oh, dang. And there's my Super Monkey. Wonderful. Just one day late. Anyways, Garrett Flagship, absolutely a rock star here, man. I guess we're going on free play for a little bit because I want to see how far that this can go. So everything about Buccaneers was ridiculously easy up until DDTs. And all it takes is one simple thing to change that, an MIB. But without the MIB, and with only relying on Brickell, DDTs are just too powerful for boats, man. They just cannot seem to handle it. And round 102 is going to be our absolute max here. Yeah, makes sense. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this wonderful video, make sure you press that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.